Greetings and welcome to Tuesdays with Tom. So glad you could join me this week. We have two special services coming up in the next weeks. This coming Sunday is a Kirkin of the Tartan service, followed by our All Saints Sunday. Both of them are about the importance of remembering who we are and who God has made us to be. This Sunday, the Kirkin of the Tartan Sunday, it takes place on Reformation Sunday. And it's where we focus on our theological ancestry. We, of course, trace our roots through Geneva, Switzerland with John Calvin, through the Reformation as a whole, and particularly through the country of Scotland with people like John Knox. We're going to focus on that theological heritage, and we're going to learn some fundamental principles that the Scots gave us to help us be the kind of church that we are today, a church that is focused on education, that is focused on putting the Bible in the hands of the people, that is focused on the people's right to elect those in authority over them. All of these fundamental aspects were taught to us strenuously through our theological roots in Scotland. And then the following week, on All Saints Sunday, we're going to remember our own personal roots and history. That's a day in which we list the names and say the names of beloved ones that have passed away over this last year. We would love for you to submit those names to us. We want to read those names in worship, to lift them up to God in prayer. There's a scripture from Deuteronomy that talks about the importance of remembering. And you shall remember the whole way that the Lord your God has led you these 40 years in the wilderness, that he might humble you, testing you to know what was in your heart. We find that God tests what's in our hearts through our entire lives, and God gives us our theological ancestry, our personal ancestry, to pass down the wisdom of the ages, to teach us how to keep the Lord's laws in our hearts. The Jewish people have been able to do this in such a powerful way when they remember their history. In fact, when they go through certain aspects of God's great deeds over the course of history thousands of years ago, they say them as if it happened to them individually. God delivered us when he brought Israel out of Egypt with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. Indeed, God delivered us then. God delivered us through the person and work of Jesus Christ. God has delivered us through the Reformation and the contributions of Scotland. And God has delivered us through our beloved people that have passed away this past year. So I want to encourage you to come and join us for those two services of worship, that we might remember God's steadfast love for us all. Blessings and peace be with you.